Real life music.
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, Gambia. Good morning to the other side of the world. Good afternoon to the other side of the world. And good evening to the other side of the world. Welcome back to your favorite online talk show, A Cup of Tea, Sikirge Akadija. And this is the second season of A Cup of Tea, Sikirge Akadija. And I welcome you all to this second season. And this second season is going to be very important because we're going to talk about important topics in this season too. Alhamdulillah, we have successfully suit the first season of A Cup of Tea, Sikirge Akadija, and I want to take this opportunity to thank each and every person who have been to this platform of A Cup of Tea, Sikirge Akadija in the season 1, so that everybody can be on this platform to talk about important topics that concern us, the society. Remember, the main concept of this platform or this talk show is to bring topics that concern the society in general. So we're going to talk about important topics to see how people are living in the society and within their environment. But we'll be right back after the short break. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum mbokk yi maa ngi leen di nuyu ku nekk sa tur ak sa sant di leen ne dalal leen jàmm with a second season of A Cup of Tea si kër gi ak Khadija man la seen doom seen xarit seen àndandoo di leen fi nekkal li ko dalee from Saturday bu nekk from 9:30 to 10:30 mbokk yi nag ñëpp xamoon na ne jëloon nañ benn break buñ alhamdulilah bu ñu xamante ne sut nañ li nga xamante moo nekkoon first season of A Cup of Tea si kër gi ak Khadija alhamdulilah bañ delluwaat yàlla may ñu kàttan bi mën a ñëw toogaat fii nii di sut li nga xamante mooy second season bi of A Cup of Tea si kër gi ak Khadija di sant ñëpp ñi nga xamante ne tamit jàppoon nañ si first season bi of A Cup of Tea si kër gi ak Khadija bu doonutoon yéen tamit duñ fi aaga di leen wax jërë ngeen jëf yéen ñëpp waaw comme nu mu leen ko waxee rek A Cup of Tea si kër gi ak Khadija dina nekk programme boo xamante ne di waxtaane topics yoo xamante dafa important si ñi nga xamante mooy society bi mooy nit ñi nga xamante ne si lañ fu ñu dëkk ak seen dëkkuwaay naka la mooy mel alhamdulilah bi nga xamante ne sut nañ li nga xamante moo nekk first season of A Cup of Tea si kër gi ak Khadija mbokk yi di leen wax ne second season bi amal nañ leen surprise yu bëri bëri ndax dinañ fi waxtaane topics yu gën a important dugal si biir kër yi di xuus ba xam nit ñi si lu ñuy dund ak topics yoo xamante ne nit ñi si loolu lañ nekk di dunda alhamdulilah di sant yàlla bu baax a baax parce que soo leen ko seetloo suñ first season bi background bi fu ma ko doon defee sant yàlla si second season bi jox nañu opportunité bi nga xamante ne mun nañoo yis fi nga xamante ne mooy Baba President nekk si Kololi New Road balaa nga àgga kadi kadi su nekkee yaa ngi jógee Sénégal bi yàlla soo rombee kadi kadi next junction bi nga am foofu la Baba President nekk just on the highway di ko wax am jërëjëf bu baax a baax si opportunité bi nga xamante ne jox nga ñu ko waaye di wax nit ñi tamit mun ngeen a check Baba President fi nga xamante ne mooy Kololi nekk si kaw tali bi after kadi kadi rek moom ngay jot wala su nekkee yaa ngi jógee boori Tiba Garas sa junction balaa nga àgga kadi kadi jërë ngeen waaye duñ def dara mbokkee di jël ak tea break and then be right back. Thank you. Welcome back. So let's get started. Now today's first episode of the second season is going to be an advice to the Gambians who are at home and abroad. So today I decided to open this topic So today I decided to talk about this because I feel it's very important because we are Gambians and then we represent Gambian wherever we find ourselves. So that's why I say let me just talk about this and advise Gambians who are at home and then who are abroad. Waaye bala ma kontaan il faut ma explain ko yëpp si wolof ma gën a leeral yëpp mu gën a ñëpp mun ko understand bu baax a baax soo gisee tey ma jël this topic money advice to the Gambians and at home and abroad because dama feel ne Gambians yi ñu nekk abroad they are, some of them, not all of them, but some of them are misleading their way. Because madama jël ne nit ki su nekkee ne danga jël sa decision pour travel, you travel, ñëpp xam ne danga travel pour dem for green pasture or to make yourself better before traveling, right? But then some people, when they travel, they totally forget who they are and where they come from. Well, so gisee ñeneen ni di tukki because of dañ bëgg help seen dëkk, but let's say 75% of them are not thinking to come back to their motherland to invest and make things work in their country, but they rather choose to stay abroad and make more success there, or make more money and trying to invest there rather not to invest in their country. And that is not done right, because you also make it abroad, you pay tax every month, they pay tax, or every year they pay tax. But then so most of them and then they have like a small business here. Pour ñu fay tax da nga gis ni dafa nekk loo xamantene lu metti la wala du difficult la pour ñoom ñu fay tax, and then tax moom mooy yóbbu dëkk mu mën a develop. But then if you say that man, I'm not going to pay tax in my own country, and then you say you're gonna pay tax si nga xamantene moo nekk ñoom ne ñu ngi abroad, you paying those people tax every month and every year, while ne yow nekkuloo di fayal sa dëkk. And that is not done. So snake in yo di wa every day I talk foofu noonu dina Gambia du dem naka la Gambia du demee te bu fekkee ne yow Abdou ak Patou ak Binta ñëpp a ngi am yaakaar si yow pour nga dimbale leen, waaye da nga tene $1,000 bu nga yónni gaay wala 2,000 bu nga yónni gaay rek nga tene na loolu noonu dina faj seen soxla. Déedéet, man su ma nekkoon ne yow la yaay man naa nekk yow, lu nga war a def mooy dimbale sa Gambien si, bul dimbale Abdou rek wala Fatou mi nga xamante moo nekk sa famille. Déedéet, but ibinal company bi nga xamante moo nekk sa biir dëkk fii nii nga ko operator di fay sa tax normally, di employ people from there, from in the country here pour ñu mën a liggéey. But then most of them, they don't do that. They don't even think about having a company here, because they know one the first thing they know is my way. So my ibe company fini, Abdou ak Fatou dañ ma ko yaa did it. Waaye bu faté Mariama mu fofu non amna boko bu ba pour mu mën la defal sa li nga xamante moy sa company. Waaye jël that concept ne Gambia du musa dem. Loolu non foog naa concept boobu dañ ko war a change. Dégg nga so lañ ko mën a fàttali ke suma first episode of this first season bokkoon na si topic bu ma njëkkoon bu ma sekoon a wax mooy about perspective, because of nit yi how they perceive things. I know traveling is not a bad thing, okay, or to go to site for green pasture, it's not even a bad thing. But then always remember where you come from, and also remember when you were going, your main intention was to go there, make money, and come back to your country and invest in your country, but not to go there and stay there, trying to develop their country and not developing your country, and then making them believe that where you come from, it will never ever develop in the lifetime. No, traveling is not a bad thing to do, or to go and find for green pasture in other countries. It's very good, and then it's an experience for you to travel and then see what is going on in the outside world. Try to learn that and then come back to your country and invest that thing, what you learn from there, and then invest it in your country. Because we know Africa cannot go without us trying to study other people, how they are developing their country. That's why you travel. That's why you travel. It's not for you to go and change your lifestyle and then try to adopt them, how they live on. No, look, you are an African. You are an African, and you go there just to make sure that you're gonna have the best thing for your country, not for yourself only, but then for your country. And I thank some of them who travel outside just for a few years and then come back to their country, invest in their country, and then employ young ones to work for them. I mean, that is a very, very good, good idea to do. Always remember where you come from. Don't forget where you come from or who you are. No, those people who are abroad are not better than your people in Africa. They are not better than that. So I want you all to change that concept, saying that Gambia do musa dem, Gambia do musa dem. Yo mi di wax ne Gambia do musa dem. Est-ce que yo di nga dem? Wala yo su nekkoon ne Gambia dañ la support yow ba tey jii nga mën a dem tukki am lu nga am foofu noonu. Wala dellu sa dëkk tey liggéey ko ndax yow nga foog ne yow li nga am lu nga am noonu. déedéet but support bu ñu am si yow support bi nga xamante ni jógee na sa famille am yaakaar si yow nekku ne am yaakaar si yow ne moo tax nga yónnee ay $1000 wala 2000 si ñoom rek nga fa ne seen soxla yi faju na déedéet gis nga 1000 boobu noonu 2000 boobu noonu nga yónnee sax ki nga xamante ne mooy Binta si biir sa kër soo ko dajale woon nga ibil ko business si biir dëkk bi fa dëgg neex yàlla kenn du musa soona du musa digga kii naan may ma lii déedéet but danga seet ne comme suñ Gambia bi fii nii rate of unemployment dafa high trop sax but then if you see how many people are traveling every year dinga digga like how many people came to visit their motherland, how many people are there, just 5% of them have a business in their country, in their own motherland. All of the 7% or 8% are having a big business in abroad, trying to pay people there more salary and more wages. But then here you feel so proud not to open that business in your own motherland. You're not doing it for yourself, no, but you're doing it for your country. If you love your country, you try and invest in your country and make your country to be better and be more developed and then to the highest standard. Why not? It can start from you and then everybody can follow you. But then if you continue saying Africa or Gambia, the most of them, that concept is very bad to think of that concept. It's not good. We have to make changes now. It is now or never. It is now or never. So whoever is abroad there, and I know some of them have so many plans in their motherland, but then to put it in place, that is what is lacking, because maybe something is stopping them for them to invest here. We have young ones here. Every year, young ones are graduating from the University of the Gambia. Before them traveling outside to go there and then, let's say, to enhance their knowledge or their education. After that, they will stay there also to work in that country, and then they pay in tax in that country, making that country develop. And then you are not developing your country. Why? But then, come to think of it, if you open one big industry here or one big business and then you employ 15 people or 20 people, imagine what will happen to the Gambia. Imagine what will happen to the Gambia. Then they want to ñaari loxo moo gën benn loxo so ñëpp suñu boolee suñu loxo rek ñu liggéey suñu Gambia tey jii mun naa wax ne Gambia dafa tuuti pour nga développe ko mu àgga feneen lépp waruñ ko weer si li nga xamante ne mooy si government every day ñu naan government bi is responsible for this, government bi is responsible for that. Not the government only. Government bi nekk moom rek moom Gambia de ñun doomi réew mi ñoo moom Gambia. But foog naa ne yow su nekkee Binta teg na loxoom Abdou teg loxoom Bakary teg loxoom billahi wallahi taala Gambia bi nii ku ko gën a développe du am parce que lu tuuti la pour nga développe Gambia. Bon nit ñi nañ delloowaat suñu xel yi boolee xol yi bu baax a baax ñu liggéey suñu réew mi ñi nga xamante ne ñu ngi abroad yaakaar bu ñu leen amal si yéen mooy pour ngeen jàngal lu ngeen a jàngal gis fa ay yenn développement ñu ngi faa def ñëwal nga invest ko sa dëkka wala nga ñëw nga establish loolu noonu sa dëkka nga xool na du dem dafa dem. Don't have that concept ne man soo fi ubbee sama business du mun a dem because of what? But then danga dem foofu na pour jànga right? Then when you come back, try to educate those people how this business work and then what is your project, and then nga see if people will not be ready to help you or just ready to build that project of yours. Parce que ñun ñëpp suñu jàppantee nekk benn rek I believe the Gambia will reach to the highest level. Let us not wait for the government to do this or to do that. No, it can start from us. Then the government can see that we are serious and we are ready to develop our own country. Then they will come and join hand with us. But then we should not wait for the government to say to do everything for us. No, the government is not here to do everything for us. We have to do something, and then they will also help us out. But then we should not wait for the government to do everything for us. Start it now. You nekk abroad, advice bi la amal su nekkee ne yow xam nga ne am nga this project, come to the Gambia, establish that project that you have, and then employ people. You encourage young people to believe in themselves and they can make it in the Gambia. But then first it have to start with you all. So this is the advice that I have for Gambians who are abroad. Let them try to think about the Gambia, their motherland. It's very important. Now Gambia is not your motherland is not a place just to live, and or when you retire you just come back to your country and live with your family. No, try and do something in your country so that you'll be proud. You yourself will be proud and say that I own this business in my own country and it's doing very good. See that how that will change your life and the people surrounding you. All right, so let's try and make this change. Invest in your country so that you can help your brothers and sisters in the Gambia, and then to develop this country. And it's very small. It's very small to develop Gambia. So let's join our hands together. And our brothers and sisters who are abroad, let them try and invest in their country so that Gambia can be better and better and better. We'll be right back after the sun break. Thank you. Now, every moment, second, minute, or hour is precious. Life is a journey. The only challenge is doesn't come with a map. We have to search our own route to reach our destination. Well, let me walk with you to your destination. This is your favorite online talk show, A Cup of Tea, Sikiri Akadija. I am Kadija Tuba, your host, coming to you every Saturday morning from 9:30 to 10:30. Thank you. Welcome back to the so let's get to the second part of it. Advice to the Gambians who are at home. So this advice is actually going to the young ones in the Gambia here today, the youths, and because so many of them are also having this concept that they will never make it in the Gambia here, and then they think like there is nothing blissful in the Gambia that would make them to be successful in their own country. That is a very wrong idea, and it's a very wrong statement. You can make it in the Gambia here. Why not? Let's example of our neighboring country, Senegal. Some of them, young ones, are in Senegal. They have never been to Europe or in America or in any other country other than Senegal. But today, they have make it in their own country. They have big magazines. Some of them are doing very good. They have businesses, successful businesses, and they have never traveled outside from their country. So few of the Gambians here who believe in themselves, they know that they can make it in the Gambia, are successful today. I can give you like 2 examples, but I don't want to say their names because I know them and they are making business very good here. And they're making it in the Gambia, in their own motherland, and they have never traveled. Listen to this, they have never traveled outside their own motherland. They have never traveled and they are making it in the Gambia here. And that person is having so many business in the Gambia and then he never traveled outside the Gambia. Because of what? He believes in himself. He knows that he can make it if he believes in himself. That's where it starts. Gomsa boba, banga buga aga, funga buga aga. But then if you have that concept, man, boy Gambia fini, man duma ko musa make because Gambia amul dara. Gambia amna dara. So I'm your job, I'm full of faida. Dinga muna aga funga buga aga. But then so ewo subatel bu nekka nga tiye sa loxo lem ko ne ya boy jox ma li dinga tek na ndax yow dinga musa move from that stage. No, try to learn something. Always, every day is a learning day. They ko dey at school be every time and then they want to every day is a learning day. Take that opportunity because Yalla Mula made that opportunity for you to wake up that day and then try to find something to eat. But then also take like 5 minutes of your time. Think about what do you want to be in life. Apart from you traveling, saying that when I travel I'm gonna make it. But then try to think like I'm in my own motherland. What can I do to be successful, or what can I do to get myself engaged into? It have to start right now. We should not just sit and wait for our brothers who are abroad to send 5,000 or 10,000 to us, and then we say we are rich or buying good shoes and clothes and all that, and we're gonna say I'm enjoying my best life. No, you're not enjoying your best life. You're enjoying your lost life because that is not your own money. It's not your own money, and your brother is trying to work there just to make you happy. or you're just enjoying the 5,000 or the 10,000 he is sending to you. You don't know where he get it from or how he is surviving out there. If I were you, I would take that 10,000 that he sent to me or she sent to me and try to invest it into something else, or you reinvest it into something else. Try to start with a small business, and then from there you can know where this can lead you into. Why so bëggee mel ni kañ la rek ñu yónnee la benn 5,000 wala benn 10,000 boobu rek nga bëgg ko enjoy ne sa life du musa dem, because doo musa xam that ndax 5,000 boobu si la laa ko dugal. soo ko seetaat yeneen yu bëri si loo xamante ne it doesn't make any sense or amul benn njëriñ si yow si loolu nga ko spend. But then soo jëlee that 5,000 moo xam ne may nañ la ko, use of that 3,000 nga dugal nga si loo xamante ne dina la mën a indi la something that will benefit you. So foofu la ñu started. But then if you say that I will never make it in the Gambia, obviously you will never make it in the Gambia when you're taking what you're having for granted. Or yaa ngi liggéey every end of month, you have your salary, but then you're not reinvesting that money into something else. But then you just believe in suma weer bu dee maa ngi am suma xaalis, weer bu dee maa ngi am sa xaalis. When will you make it in life? Because fii nii nañ Gambia nañu waxante dëgg, the salary, monthly salary cannot satisfy your needs. You have to work something for yourself and then try to invest something. More than you believe, they study business management, or they study how to invest into things that can make you earn money again, but rather than to spend it all the time or every month and spend. No. You can make it in life. Change that concept that you have at the back of your mind that you will never make it in the Gambia. No. From Negani, I can tell you, so many people are making it in the Gambia without even traveling. So when you're you talk, I'm sold everything free. You're not paying for rent, you're not paying for none of that. But then you're having something that your brother or sister is giving to you. Try and make use of that little thing she or he is giving to you, and then invest it into something that you will benefit from that. So many young people are trying nowadays. So many of them are trying. So let's try and change this concept. We can make it in the Gambia, but then something is really too affecting the young ones in the Gambia too. So many of them are trying to have their own business, their own small business, but then there is always a lack of support in the Gambia. That's why so many of them are afraid to invest into something, and then they will never have something in return from that business that they invest into. Why we are not supporting ourselves? Why we are not supporting each other? We Gambians, why we are not supporting each other? We have so many young business owners in the Gambia here today, but then some of them quit from that business because of lack of support. Let's support our young ones, because they are trying to earn something for themselves without asking for their brothers or sisters who are abroad. But then they're trying to make things work for themselves. But then we, the Gambians in the Gambia here, we are not supporting each other. You know that you need it, but then you say, buy them order ko abroad. You're making those people their business put boom. When your own sister or own brother that same product bunga need. But then see them because of land. You don't want to support that person, or you don't want that person to go and then left you behind. No. You also support your community. You contribute a lot to that person's life. And then you snake you tam contribute a lot to you, because you make benefit of that what you buy from that person. So why not we change that concept and saying that a product from the Gambia here? Why will you not buy it? And then you jelly, cook them jelly. But then you see they on because of kini, so how am I order for you dimele cook business and why not so one sister as a brother open that small business of his or hers, you see they them support. Let's support each other. Gambia bi ñepp ko bokka ken mom ken uppala fi ken so dimbalé sa sister wala sa brother sa boppa nga dimbalé way dimbalé wu loko dé sa boppa nga dimbale because tey jii soo génnee si biir ñu ne business nangam bii nii ba nga dégg turam bi abroad you'll be so proud because you say that ku ko moom there is a Gambian and I am from Gambia. Xoolal that kontaan boobu noonu bu nga am si sa biir sa soo ko yëgee. Man sometimes when I was in Senegal, when I heard of somebody is from the Gambia or someone who owns this place is from the Gambia, I feel so proud. Or sometimes I sit on movies and I come across like Kokunon is a Gambian or even Snake and Equated Gambian, so he's an African or from the other side of like Nigeria and all other places. I feel so proud because I know that person is representing Africa in general. So nañ yaakaar suñu xol yëpp ñu xamante ne Gambia ñu ñëpp ko bokka nañ dimbale suñu brothers and sisters because ñoom so I can believe ne some of them they have their concept that they will never make it in life because of them gis so many experience about people who try to make it in the Gambia and they never succeeded. It's because of the lack of support. But tey jii suñu dimbalante ñun ñëpp ñu support each other jaatal xol yi xam ne ku nekk yoon bi suñu jaaree yoon bi kii dina ko miin waaye di nga gis ne kii jaar na si yoon bi rek yow nga ne man sax mun naa jaar si yoon bi moom mu ko miin. Not everybody is meant for traveling. Not everybody is meant for doing other businesses. Ku nekk am na fu la Yàlla may. te foog naa ñu ñëpp suñu gëstuwaatee xool si ñun ñëpp suñu talent fa la nekk rek then we will try to see the way where we are leading to. So let's try and change this concept and help each other, and then young ones also to change their concept that they have in that they will never make it in the Gambia. No, you can make it in the Gambia, of course. Why not? So let's try and change that concept, and this is what I have for you all today. This is the advice that I have for the Gambians abroad and the Gambians at home. I'm sorry if I have said something that might offended you. That was not my intention, but I just feel like I'm sharing this information or this advice to the Gambians, whoever it may concern, but I'm not trying to bring everybody down or bring some people down. But I'm so sorry if I say something that might offended you in any way. So okay, di leen wax ne jërë ngeen jëf si déglu bi ngeen am ak man tey jii nii si li nga xamante mooy first episode of suñu second season of A Cup of Tea si kër gi ak Khadija. Comme moo leen ko waxee wax neewut sometimes di nga sa intention du nekk pour yow nga nekk di xas nit yi wala dara waaye bu fekkee ne dama fi wax loo xamante ne lu leen naxari la maa ngi jégalu ngeen xam ne rek wax moo neewut waaye suma intention tey dama ñëwoon pour rek advice Gambians who are abroad and then who are at home, and I hope ne I have sent this message to you all and then dina leen benefit bu baax a baax. So dina wax jërë ngeen jëf si déglu bi ngeen ma déglu tey jii si li nga xamante mooy suñu first episode bi di ñaan yàlla mu dimbale ñu nañ ko starté si bismillah jeexle ko si alhamdulillah si second season bi inshallah. So before you wrap things up, I would just like to remind you all about Baba's Residence. It is located in Kololi on the new road from Senegambia. So if you're coming from Senegambia, it's just after Kadi Kadi restaurant, or else better still if you're coming from Tibagaras, is the junction before Kadi Kadi restaurant. So you can just check it out in Kololi, Baba's Residence. They have the best rooms and comfortable rooms, and you can for holidays, for those who are coming for holidays, they can check out Baba's Residence, and they have 2 bedrooms, they have single bedrooms, and they also have studio. But then I will display the video of the resident, the whole resident, and you will see it for yourself. Thank you so much. Duma def dara di gërëm ki nga xamante mooy suma yaay di gërëm suma papa ak gërëm the team of A Cup of Tea si kër gi ak Khadija di gërëm ki nga xam ne mooy suma manager bi Ousmane Fall di ko wax jërëjëf yal na la yàlla defal jàmm yow tam si lépp loo xamante ne yaa ngi si yëngu di gërëm képp koo xamante ne mosoon naa support si first season bi di leen wax jërë ngeen jëf gën na see jàppa te di leen wax na tam di leen ñaax ngeen dem si suma YouTube channel bi ngeen subscribe from there, and then to help me get more followers at Instagram, my Instagram page and Facebook page. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys, your support, everybody. So we will see you guys next Saturday with another interesting topic. Thank you so much.
กินอาหาร